Hey, this is my first ever video of me being in the gym, and honestly the only purpose of this video is to hopefully come back and see how far I've come and see how much progress I've made, because let me tell you, in this video I'm underweight. I am really not happy with my body currently, but I thought anybody who's new to the gym, anybody who's trying to gain weight and be more healthy and strong, then hopefully in a few months' time you'll see how much progress I've made. And look at my arm. You'll see how much progress I've made and hopefully feel a little bit more inspired. There's something really beautiful about not being perfect and there not being a right time to start something. So, what better time to just get going now? These clips here are from around, I think, week one and a half, and as you can see, very underweight. You can literally see my ribs. Like, yeah, this is for me like a really low point of how I look, and I'm really unhappy with how I look there. I always start my workouts off with doing a stretch, and if you're targeting a muscle, especially a muscle that you want to make bigger, like for me that would be my glutes, you should also do some activations, which I will discuss next time. But this is me on the abductor machine, and I think I did about 4 sets on here. And it's always best to come in when you start coming to the gym for the first time or after a really long time. I would say go about 2 weeks where you go so light that you barely feel anything, because oh gosh, the pain, the suffering is so unnecessary. Take it super easy, go super light and work your way up. Here I'm doing some deadlifts, and this was a 40 kg dumbbell, which for me is pretty standard. I used to train legs years ago, so I have a lot of muscle memory left, even though I'm weak as right now, and I'm tiny. It's easier for me because I have trained before. I probably haven't been training consistently though for about 5 years, so this is still a bit of a push for me. But we're on our second week in this clip, so moving up slowly but surely. With deadlifts as well, it's really important that you keep your back straight, really plant your ankles into the ground and push up from your ankle, the base of your foot, if that makes any sense. Next, I go on to do some lunges, and I think I was thinking about using one of these disc weights and then just changed my mind and used dumbbells instead. But another little tip of mine is just don't be scared in the gym. Don't be scared to ask for help. Don't be scared to look like an idiot, because the more comfortable you are, the better you're going to train, the better you're going to feel. Everyone else is worried about their own self. It's usually good if you're doing a muscle. I went for 2 5s by the looks of it to start with. If you're doing a muscle that you want to make bigger, it is good to do the heaviest weights that you can, but also not too many reps, because loads of reps is going to lead you to make smaller muscles, which is not what we want for our glutes. I literally I can't believe what I'm looking at here. I'm just so, I love my body and I'm really grateful for it, but I'm really dissatisfied with how I look here, and I know what I look like when I train and go really hard and commit to it. So I'm just excited to see the progress. Oh my gosh. Just doing some lunges here. I think I did 3 sets of 8, and I could have gone heavier with the weight, to be honest, here. But I haven't done lunges in a while, so I just wanted to try and get the form right. Also, you shouldn't let your knee come over your toes, which I'm pretty sure I just did that. But will forgive me, because I've got my headphones in and I was talking to someone while I was doing this. Lunges are great, and again, you want to, with the foot that's in front, you really want to push up with the ball of your foot, the back part of your foot, and really push it into the ground, and that's how you're going to target your glutes. Another tip is when you're training legs, you want to have shoes that are as flat as possible, because it's going to help you be able to direct the weight into the correct part of your foot. This is obviously if you want bigger glutes anyway. Also, when you're doing lunges, you kind of want to keep your back straight and you want to look ahead if you can. Do as I say, do not do as I do. Cut me some slack. This is my first time back in a really long time. Okay, so yeah, now we're on to the leg press. I think I did 3 sets. 1 set of 93 kg, then 2 sets on 100 kg, which is kind of like, you know, that's like a moderate challenge for me at the moment. But it's such a good machine because you don't need any upper body strength for this to really push what you're able to do with your muscles. So chef's kiss from me. It's my favorite machine, always has been, always will be. Always feel a bit dizzy when I come off it though. And you want to push with the back of your foot. If you push with there, you're hitting your glutes. If you push with your whole foot, you're going to get your glutes and your quads and etc. It's just, you kind of got to feel it out and figure it out for yourself, but you'll know what I mean. If you know the machine, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This is me doing some hip thrusts with a bar. I think I was doing 50 kg. And a good hack for this is if you wrap the mat around the bar like I just did, you don't need to have the sponge that goes around the bar. If you don't have one, you can just use a mat, which is really helpful. It's good if you have something to lean on. If you see what I'm kind of doing here, like I roll up the mat and then I lean backwards. So like a step will be good for that. And you want to make sure that you're pushing up with that like solid back part of your foot, like the ball of your foot, so that you're really hitting your glutes. Really tense your glutes as you come up. But yeah, that was my first little video of coming back to the gym. Subscribe, like the video, and I can't wait to see the progress. Mwah!